I wake up to the soft morning light filtering through the curtains. Stretching lazily, I feel the warmth of a peaceful morning wrap around me. Today is special, not because anything important is planned, but because I finally have time for myself. My husband left for work early, and I have the whole day ahead of me, just for me. I walk to the bathroom at a leisurely pace, savoring the quiet. Turning on the shower, I let the warm water cascade over my skin, washing away the last traces of sleep and worry. A deep breath in, a slow exhale, pure bliss. And then, a sudden, urgent knock on the door. It's firm, persistent, as if the person outside has no intention of leaving without a response. I blink, momentarily confused. Oh, right. The courier. I placed an order late last night, but I didn't expect it to arrive this early. Slightly annoyed but curious, I quickly turn off the water, step out of the shower, and wrap myself in a soft towel. It's just for a moment, grab the package and return to my perfect morning. But something tells me this day won't be as simple as I thought the moment I open that door. I quickly adjust my towel to make sure it doesn't slip and open the door. Standing before me is a tall man, not the usual type of courier I'm used to seeing. He carries himself with a quiet confidence, too self-assured for someone who just delivers packages. His gaze is sharp, his lips curve in a subtle smirk, as if he already knows something I don't. For a brief moment, we just stare at each other. I can feel the droplets of water trickling down my shoulders, the cool air sending shivers across my skin. His eyes flicker downward, not too obviously, but enough for me to notice. "Good morning," he finally says, his voice smooth and unhurried. I nod, reaching for the package, but then, completely unexpectedly, he adds, "I think I brought more than just your order today." I blink. "What? Excuse me?" He tilts his head slightly, watching my reaction. "Feels like you might need something else besides this package." His tone is confident, layered with something unspoken. I can feel the heat creeping up my cheeks. My heart pounds a little harder. Did he just say that, to me? Silence lingers between us, charged with a tension that feels like the beginning of a game I didn't even know I was playing. I'm going to take a short pause. Let me know in the comments where you're listening from, what city or country. Have you ever experienced something similar? What would you do in my place? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss what happens next. Now, I continue. I let out a nervous laugh, hoping he'll smile, look away, and let this moment fade like a bad joke. But he doesn't. He keeps his eyes locked on mine, steady, confident, as if he's truly waiting for an answer. There's no hesitation in his gaze, just calm, patient certainty. "Do you?" I swallow, glancing away. "Do you always joke like this with your clients?" "Only with the ones who make the morning this interesting," he replies without a hint of hesitation. A shiver runs down my spine, but not from fear. It's something else, anticipation. This is madness. I should just take my package, close the door, and forget this moment ever happened. But instead, my fingers tighten around the edge of my towel. Why does this affect me so much? Why does his voice sound so right? My thoughts spiral into chaos. This is the wrong kind of thrill. Forbidden. And yet, deep inside, something stirs. A long-lost feeling. A game I haven't played in a very, very long time. I take a hesitant step back, as if I'm about to close the door, but he doesn't move. He just stands there, calm, like he already knows, I won't walk away that easily. And the worst part? He might be right. He takes a step forward. Just one, barely noticeable, but it's enough to close the space between us to almost nothing. His presence is so intense that even the air feels heavier. My pulse quickens, my breathing falters. I suddenly realize how close he is, too close. I'm married. The thought flares up in my mind like a warning signal. It should stop me, make me step back, but instead, it only sharpens the moment. I could just close the door. That would end this. But, is that really what I want? His gaze drifts over my face, lingering on my lips. I swallow, my fingers unconsciously tightening around the edge of my towel. He notices the small movement, and the corner of his mouth lifts slightly in something resembling a victorious smile. Are you going to close the door? His voice is low, too calm for the tension hanging between us. I part my lips to say, yes, but no sound comes out. Because I'm not sure. We are standing on the edge. The tension between us hums in the air like a tightly strung wire, ready to snap. Who will take the first step? Or has it already been taken? His words hang in the air like an invisible thread connecting us. He doesn't step forward, doesn't close the space, but he doesn't leave either. He's waiting. I feel it in every inch of my body. This isn't pressure. It's a challenge. And yet, I know that if I don't answer it now, this moment will fade, vanish, leaving only emptiness behind. I take a deep breath. My chest tightens with conflicting emotions. My mind screams one thing, my body craves another. My fingers tremble slightly as I tighten my grip on the towel. I'm about to say something when suddenly, my phone rings. Loud. Sharp. Cutting through the silence like a bolt of lightning. I flinch. My eyes drop to the table where my phone lies. The screen lights up with my husband's name. My heartbeat stumbles. Is this a coincidence? Or a warning? I should stop. Right now. But my fingers hover in the air, unmoving. Maybe, it's already too late. I feel the courier glance at the screen, then back at me. He doesn't say a word. He doesn't need to. I lift my gaze and meet his eyes. The same question echoes between us. What will I choose? The door closes with a soft click. I stand in the shadows, leaning against the cold wall, my heart pounding wildly in my chest. The silence that falls after everything feels louder than any noise. The moment stretches, like an eternity, and I can't seem to find the strength or words to process it all. I feel my knees buckle slightly, and taking a few steps further into the apartment, I stop, leaning against the table. Thoughts race through my mind, one after another, not giving me a moment of peace. What have I done? That courier. He was just a man doing his job. But he was something more, something I hadn't felt in a long time. It was all so sharp, so provocative. I could feel it too. Did I want it? Probably, yes. But now? Now I stand here, in front of the mirror, not recognizing myself. Inside, it's a storm. Was it a mistake? I want so badly to believe it wasn't. Maybe it was just a fleeting moment, a spark that will quickly fade, leaving only a memory. Or, maybe that moment has changed something inside me. How can I look my husband in the eyes now, knowing what happened? He won't notice, he'll never know. But I will. I'll remember his trusting eyes when he comes home. I'll remember his kiss when he wishes me good night. And I'll remember that I did this. Am I really ready to live with this? With this moment that could destroy everything I've built? Without even realizing it, I find myself at the door I'd just closed. I reach for the handle again. Can I go back? Forget it all? Erase this feeling? No. I can't. So what was this? The question that I can't find an answer to. I simply stand and wait. Time has passed, but I haven't let go of this moment. I can't. Let me know in the comments what you think about this story. Have you had any similar experiences? Your opinions are really important to me, and I truly appreciate each one of you. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss new exciting stories. Wishing you a wonderful day. Write a phrase related to the topic in the comments so I know you've listened to the end.